Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to day 4 of 0 to the best, most consistent team in 7 days. So, today's episode is going to be a little bit different because, basically, I didn't really play FIFA yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be doing a little bit of silver trading in the background, and we're just going to basically talk through a few things. So again, it's not really a compilation of stuff that happened at 6 PM, because yesterday 6 PM was pretty dead, because we got was the flashback. Most consistent team season, Rabiot. I guess we'll start off by showing you a few things that sold and what we bought them for. So, Silvio bought for 1.5, these guys got for about 1k, well, anywhere from 2.5 to 1k, so yeah, pretty vast. 4k right there, got both these under 3k, happy days, got both these under, I think probably under 4.5k, and managed to get him under 3.5k, so that's that, start the day off. I guess we'll hit a relist on that, and we're just going to go through every single league in the League SBC method and talk you through a few things up and coming on the channel. So basically it's like a channel update video, but in the style of the Road to Glory. So, the first thing I will be talking about is that the old Amazon Prime intro is being planned to change it up. Now, one thing I've kind of realised is I've left obviously the same intro for 2 months, so I do need to change it up, make it a little bit interesting. Now, I have got a few ideas, and I've been walking through the ideas to a few of my mateys who do YouTube and so on, and yeah, seeing what they think. So the Amazon Prime intro, the "Hey you." Literally, I would, if I was watching the channel for the last few months, I would skip that any day. I mean, when I'm editing, I skip it because I'd probably go insane if I didn't. But yeah, so we are planning on changing that up. Yeah, I got a few ideas. The main one at the moment is bit of a weird one, and you know, basically funeral care. It generally can sound more far apart from FIFA. But that is the plan of action at the moment. Is basically would be to parody a funeral care sort of advertisement. But as I say, I've got some good ideas. I mean, it's completely bipolar from the "Hey you." It's I don't know. I'm liking the idea of it. I did think of it in the shower yesterday, and well, what I do is whenever I think of a good idea, I'll show you right here. Is I add it to my desktop as a folder. So printer for Christmas. That was one of my subs. I was buy a MacBook, green, like anytime I have a good idea, and we're going to get through to something you actually can't see behind the webcam here. I always add it as a folder to my desktop, because otherwise if I had it as like a notepad, I would remember it, and yeah. So that is, that's the first thing we'll talk about, is the intro. Also, plan of action will be to always change up that intro every few months, just because otherwise it will definitely get a little bit boring. And yeah, I wouldn't blame you guys skipping it. I'll always, again, try and make it comedic, you know, because, well, quote unquote comedic. Just gonna make it a little bit more of an interesting and engaging intro. So that's the first one we're gonna be talking about. So the second thing we're gonna be talking about is something you may be gutted about, is Road to Glories. Okay, so obviously I've been doing Road to Glories on this channel for the last ages, what, like a month and a bit now. And obviously, you know, you want to change up your content a bit, because otherwise it's like, okay, I'm just watching, you know, copy and paste every single week. So, you know, it wouldn't be bad change up. So this is basically, for at least the near future, going to be probably one of the last Road to Glories I do. I might do again 1 or 2 more during later this FIFA, but obviously I've done nothing but Road to Glory content for last month, so I would basically like to change it up a little bit, you know, hopefully, you know, give you guys some different sort of content. So that is going to be plan of action. Again, if you guys don't know, by the way, this Road to Glory, all coins on it will be given away at the end of the Road to Glory, I guess, just to, I guess, celebrate how well they've done on the channel and, you know, give back to you guys. Of course, that can only be on PlayStation, but yeah, so that's going to be one thing then. So this is going to be the last Road to Glory. So, you may wonder, Dan, what is going to replace the Road to Glories? Now, luckily, I'm relatively innovative, okay, good at thinking of video ideas, so it won't be too hard. But if you guys do have any ideas, do drop them down below. Now, one thing I would say is, the ideas I'm going to be taking aren't going to be, oh, Dan, if you're not going to do a Road to Glory, when do a Road to Glory to Ronaldo? Like, I'm not gonna do, like, basically I want to change it up from Road to Glories. You know, it's not that I want to stop doing Road to Glories for a certain thing. It's just I, in general, just want to change up the content, because otherwise stuff will get stale. And talking to a few of the other guys, and they're saying, yeah, basically, you know, content's getting stale, change up, you know, even, you know, just because it's a specific channel as such. And I agree as well. It's always, you know, it's good to change up a little bit. You know, if I was watching the same person do the same advanced SBCs every first few episodes, I definitely would potentially get bored as well. So, content getting changed up, but what is it going to get changed to? Great question. again, you guys can drop down in the comments a few ideas, and one idea I actually really like, because it is slightly Rotoglory-esque. As he says, don't recommend me anything Rotoglory, like, really good deal right there. This guy got for 2.4, should be able to sell for about 4k. Might not be able to access them, actually, because, no, okay. I was going to say I'm quite heavily unassigned, but, first deal of that. But yeah, as I say, we're just basically just going to go through doing the silver method. If you don't know what the silver method is, I basically go through a list of expensive bronze and silvers one by one, trying to get in good deals. Okay, so the idea of the, and something I really like the idea of, probably uploading maybe every other day with another sort of episode, would be, how much can I trade to in a day with a certain method? So, you know, it's quite, you know, slightly Rotoglory-esque in the way of, like, I don't know, I guess we're doing it in a daytime, you know, it'd be a 12-hour, it wouldn't be a 24 hours. So, so I'd basically start in the morning with 100k, that's one thing, I'd be given, I'd start on a certain X amount of coins, so it'd be 100k, 101k or whatever. I do silver trading all day. I then at the end of the day go and list up all the players, and then therefore see how much I can make in a day. Personally, I think it's a really good idea. It was actually given off by someone in my stream as even though earlier I said I was very innovative. But yeah, I'd really like it. So be like, all right, how much can I make in doing the silver method? Start with 100k at the beginning of the day. How much can I make doing the position change method? Start with 100k. Now, one thing with this is I would start off with the silver method and have no idea how on earth any other method would beat that, because of course I'm very comfortable with that method, I know that method loads, but I could try a bunch of methods out just to see what they're like, you know. I'd have to probably spend the day before maybe trying to learn the method or something like that, because otherwise I wouldn't be too amazing. So that is an idea I really like. So again, that is, I start on 100k at the beginning of the day and see how much I can make in the time frame of a day, so it'd probably be like 6 to 8 hours so of trading, so it's quite a fair few hours of trading. No, that's the front runner idea, you know, I quite like it. Then what I can do is I can maybe rate each trading method, maybe have a little bit of a leaderboard so you guys can keep up to date with what ones are the superior trading method. So you would, I mean, we could talk for a few methods. I do know a fair few methods. I do normally just stick to the most effective ones, because it's like, why would I want to do another trading method if one's madly effective? But, so we'd change it up, you know, position change method, I don't know, what else we could do. There's many a method out there. I mean, you know, I could go headhunt a few from YouTube channels or whatever. So that's the main front runner. Other sort of stuff, nah, is one thing. Now a lot of you guys may be like, oh, can you just make trading methods? Now, like I said earlier, like, I wouldn't see the point of making too many methods, just because, like, I wouldn't recommend you doing anything other than, I mean, again, I could be quite naive because I haven't tried other methods, but so I wouldn't really recommend you doing other methods, because I just know that the silver method is so good. You know, and it's like, why would you want to do a method that you can make half as many coins? You know, it just wouldn't seem productive as such. So I would definitely try loads of methods, but the problem with that is you do end up getting to stupid stuff like, you buy Old Traffords for 200 coins and you sell them for 400 coins. It's like, yeah, you're wasting your time. Like, you basically just end up getting to quite bollocksy trading methods, let's say, where they don't actually work, but you're just releasing new content for the sake of it. You know, I say. Been a little bit observing of the FIFA YouTube scene, trading scene, and I've definitely seen my fair few of interesting trading methods, which I'm like, yeah, pal, I don't know about that 100k now. I don't know where you're getting that from, but yeah. So, and like I say, we could also do some sniping, but transitioning in from sniping, one thing someone did recommend me. Obviously, I'd have to run it by the guy first. Would be to do, again, whatever YouTuber who wish, to do a trading versus sniping for an hour sort of thing. So, I don't know, let's throw in Mr. I haven't asked him whatsoever, so name dropping him like this, risky guy here. Let's say Mr. Homeless Penguin or something like that, you know, renowned sniper of the FIFA community. Let's say I went up to Rob and like DM'd him or something like that. I was like, Rob, would you want to do a video where, I don't know if we could, you know, give a challenge or something like that. I'd be like, okay, you can snipe for an hour. I can trade for an hour and see who makes the most. You know, we could do it in like a challenge format sort of video. We could do it in a, you know, just what is more effective, trading or sniping. It's more like an informative sort of video. So yeah, you guys can tell us if you would prefer to, I don't know, if you want to see that content, if you would prefer to see in a challenge or a more informative sort of video as such. And what would be quite interesting is, like, I don't know, the loser can maybe min list something expensive, but because we're both good at sniping, I mean, I'd say the other person could snipe it. Just sounds like transferring coins right there, but yeah, it could be something like that, you know. Or we could even do, you know, we could even incorporate some sort of streaming sort of thing, because obviously if I'm streaming while sniping, just a few people in my stream will out snipe me, so maybe we could have some sort of, like, I don't know, mini game of me versus the chat when it comes to sniping. So I'd say something like that, you know, just like, there is so much you can do in trading, in all fairness, you know, I don't think it's too limited. Mini games galore you can normally make. Actual trading wise, you know, I could do, obviously, run the foot market styly informative videos, so it's like, we'd have to do a little bit more market research, because they'd be like, okay, or I could do... The only problem I come across is doing those informative videos is obviously as my sub perk do a daily trading guide, and it's like, if I do that daily trading guide, that is exactly the sort of content you'd release videos on. It'd be like the best pre-team of the week investments, the best current team of the week investments, the best pre-team of the season. It's like, it's the sort of stuff I do on my trading guide, so I'd have to kind of find a fine line between releasing on the trading guide and then making videos on it. It'd be like I'd have to do pre-investments on a Sunday for my subs, and then maybe release the video on a Monday evening, so it gives people like 2 days to get the players as such. So, you know, I would have to find a fine line between that when it comes to informative videos, because again, normally anything I think worth making a video on, I probably have already made a trading guide on. So that is definitely something a problem I've come in the past. But if you would like to see informative videos, do feel free to drop that down below. You know, pre-team, a lot of stuff I would do probably would be pre-team the week investing, which would be like, okay, Mahrez from the current team week this is actually a thing, by the way. Mahrez is going to get should be getting the current team of the week. He should get in the current team of the week because I normally use Scouting for Fifa's predictions. I'll obviously credit him and everything, but at the beginning of the video. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, it'd be like, okay, Mahrez, well, he got a goal and assist, or 2 goals, or whatever he did against Brighton to help City win the league. Therefore, he's quite likely to get a team of the an inform. He also may get a team of the season. Therefore, what you want to do is you want to go and buy his gold card. You hold on to his gold card for a week. Wait for it to become rare due to it not being in packs for a week, and then go and sell it on. You know, it'd be like, basically it'd be like, this guy's going to get team week, this guy's going to get team week, this guy's going to get team week. Go buy them for this price on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. This price on, you know, and it'd basically be something along the lines of that. You know, basically like a little bit of an investing guide. So that's what I do for like pre-team the week. Post-team the week, it'd be like, okay, well, this team week's a very good value for money because you can look at this in the past and you'll see that they went to X price. So Nyongre, who we got for 2.1, should be able to sell for 3. Yeah, I don't think he'll give them to me. But yeah, that'll be like the plan of action, you know, like we'll do those sort of esque informative videos. So yeah, I mean, that'd be the thing. I mean, I doubt you guys would want me doing cheapest scenarios. I could do cheapest scenarios because it's actually mad, because cheapest scenarios is basically for the guys who aren't aware of Footbin normally. It's insane how many people aren't aware. I mean, you know, I guess Footbin's quite a specialist thing, so I could go and release content for that. Cheapest scenarios if you guys had a dying eggs, because normally what I can do is I can beat Footbin pretty easily. So, you know, everyone else would be making. Normally, if you guys don't know, cheapest scenarios are normally just videos made off of literally just go cheapest scenario Footbin, bang, make a video. So what we could do is try and be a little bit more competitive, try and beat Footbin's scenario, and then, you know, then build it. See, then you guys know your. I mean, I say, you know, the videos don't always age well, because it's like you have the cheapest scenario, bang, it's cheapest scenario for 10 minutes, and then boom, you know, someone else goes and beats it. So yeah, that is the you know, the problem of that, I guess, as such, is only the cheapest scenario until someone price fixes a player or someone just gets quite rare and expensive. So we are coming to the end of the silver method. Of course, we'll go through what's sold on, I guess, as such. But yeah, I think that's walking through. Oh yeah, I mean, the other sort of videos I've got right here, I've just like written down a little list for reference. Can't speak. Investing for most consistent would be something I'd release a video on, but I don't know. I feel like that was what I was going to talk about in this video. I guess I'll talk about that in this video. What I mean by the investing in most consistent is talk about the players who rose the most in most consistent. So we're talking like Kolarov, Cancelo. These are players I would say would be decent investment. I haven't really looked at prices madly, but Kolarov, Cancelo, if the sort of prices they were, give it, I think, Saturday, they'd be decent to pick up. So Kolarov, Cancelo, Felipe Anderson, who else have we got? Basically, like high rated left mid, you've got like Martial should do well. The 83 rated centre backs and Nacho Fernandez, obviously, if any of these are cheapo, they are a decent pickup. Obviously, so basically players who have high chemistry and high rating is what you guys want to pick up basically before 6 PM today, because we'd expect most consistent being today. Anything for that? Investing in Premier League, basically look at if you guys are going to get gold teams. Oh, no. Investing in Premier League is actually investing in silvers needed to complete the Premier League SBCs, because we should see upgrade packs next week with the Premier League. But Obviously, silvers aren't actually in these upgrade packs, which is interesting. And as EA aren't dropping in the Electrums, any silvers needed for the League SBC should bang, because the supply isn't being flooded. The demand is super hyped, so we're talking Cardiff and Wolf silver should do very, very well. So do feel free to get some investments, and then maybe on Thursday with marquee matchups, just before Team of Season, is probably the prime time. We will walk through what's sold on, and then end off this video. So Muscle, again, we bought for 4, would have sold for 5. Grancia, I think we got for 1.5, sold for 2. This guy got for 2 and under, sold for 4. This guy got for 850 coins. And this guy you literally saw me buy in video for 1.7k or something along the lines of that. Sold for 4k. So that is it. I apologise it wasn't like a compilation like the classic Road to Glories, but hopefully, you know, it's I guess a bit of a channel update. Oh yeah, it is a quite cool thing. Should be moving in with a bunch of YouTubers this summer. We are in heavy talks. And I name drop them, you know, name drop them. So you got myself, 6 of us. Myself, Nerdfire, BrooksyHD, Haber, Vizzo, and Curbs. So we got, yeah, 6 of that. That's some pretty interesting news, you know. We hopefully be moving in this summer because we've been doing a lot of looking. So, yeah, YouTuber house, Pog, champ. But thank you very much for watching. I shall see you guys in day 5 where we should definitely have a little bit more content and less rambling. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys tomorrow with another Road to Glory and probably a pack. Most consistent video, guaranteed. Team C's most consistent, guaranteed SBC tonight.